Hey everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to the channel. My channel is called Shells, Bits, and Pieces, and this is where you will find a little bit of everything all in one place. How's everybody doing today? So today is January 10th, and yeah, it's already 10 days into the new year. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season and Happy New Year. Today's haul actually is going to be a combination of two smaller hauls that I went when I went to the Goodwill bins and picked up. So I didn't have enough items in either haul to make it two separate videos. So I figured I'd just combine them and we'll just do one video all together and we'll move on from there. So the first item that I picked up was this, and you can see that it's from Wedgwood. Wedgwood is made in England, I believe, and it's very collectible glassware. This particular piece of Wedgwood, though, is from the Nautilus collection, which I didn't know existed until I found this box in the bin. So I'm going to open this up and show you what's in here. And it's actually really cool. It's not like the usual Jasper type glass that they sell. This is actually, it looks like porcelain, if you ask me. Move that box out of the way. But isn't that a beautiful candy dish? It looks like a real shell, and it's not. It's porcelain, and it says, actually it's not even porcelain, it's bone china. Very nice, huh? No chips, no cracks, no stains. It's beautiful. So this is actually going to get listed most likely on my Etsy shop page. Only because of the collectible nature and the fact that there's a different kind of audience on Etsy than there is on eBay, so that's why I want to put it there as opposed to eBay. But I could probably get between $30 and $60 for this if I play my cards right. So yeah, why not? So I found that. It was actually one of the last things I found when I was there the other day. Next up, I've got a couple of little doodads and whatnots here. I did find this. This is a brooch pin made by Bucilla, and it looks like you do like ribbon embroidery or cross stitch or something, and then you fill the little hole in with whatever art that you do. Kind of cool. I haven't seen these before, so that's kind of a neat little find. And then I found this, and these are just cute little Christmas brads that they're just, the shapes are adorable. I've never seen these before, and I think they might be a little older. I didn't see a date on this, but it's from Karen Foster Design Incorporated. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cute. I also found these. I think they're earrings. I didn't open the package yet. Looks like they're handmade, possibly, and painted. Not sure. The little backs just came out. Yeah, it looks like somebody, well, I don't think that they're handmade. That looks like it was printed on, but it could be, yeah, it looks like it's from Christmas too. There's little bells in the middle. So those are kind of neat. I don't know if I will put these in a jewelry lot. They're made out of wood, or if I will just kind of use these as, you know, you can use them for anything. You can take the little hook off and use it as a little package topper or something. So yeah, we'll see. But they're Christmassy, so it'll have to wait until next year. Or well, no, we're already in the new year. So this year's Christmas, which is about 12 months away. So we'll just kind of put these off to the side. Next up, I just found a little bag of clips. And for those of you that do junk journaling, clips are important when you're building your journal. If you're putting signatures in, you want something to stay held together while the glue dries. These are great. So I found these. I thought these would be nice to have on hand. And then I found this. And this is from Hobby Lobby, $1.88. But it's little buttons and charms that are sewing related. So these will be cute in like a sewing journal or whatever. And then this other little item I found is a real antler zipper pull, and it looks like it's just the tip of an antler from some animal. Not sure where, but whoever Thompson Insurance Agency is, apparently they gave these away maybe as premium gifts or something for people that use their insurance services maybe. I don't know. I thought that was neat, so I picked that up. And then I've got a couple more things out of this bag, and then the other bag will kind of move into as well. This next item, and I'm not going to take it out of the bag, is new, well, It's new old stock. It's a sealed package with a Pooh beaded coin purse. And there's really no picture unless, you know, I mean, you can see Pooh Bear back there, but there's really no picture or anything indicating what this really looks like. And I don't want to take it out of the bag, but it's from 2003, so it's 21 years old. Yeah, so it's kind of neat. I guess, you know what I'll do, guys? I'll find this, I'll find an image of this online and pop it up here in the corner somewhere so you can see it without the package. But I want to leave it intact because it'll be more valuable that way for me to try to resell. All right, and then I found this, and I thought this was kind of cute. These are little recipe cards, and they look very similar to the ones made by Current, but these were made by C.R. Gibson, and I'm not familiar with this company, but they were made in Nashville, Tennessee, or well, that's where C.R. Gibson is, and they're just prized poultry printed recipe cards. Cute, huh? Thought they were neat. And then the next item I have, it's the last one out of this bag, and these are a little dirty, but I'm not really familiar with gaming and video games and what have you. But this is a PC gaming foot pedal system, and I did a little bit of research, and these are pretty expensive online, and I guess you put these on the floor and then you have additional controls with your feet when you're doing your video gaming. So I thought that was kind of neat. And I did see, I don't know if I said that or not, but I did see these online brand new for, you know, starting right around $80, $90. So resale, $40, $50, maybe, we'll see. I will start doing videos on things that I sell so that you guys kind of know what I'm getting for some of the items that I'm selling online. Sometimes I do really well, other times, not much, but I do at least make my money back. So at least it's not a waste of my time. But, you know, things like this I try to pick up when I see them because there's a market for things like this. So I figured, you know, why not? All right, and they're intact. They're in good shape. I just don't know a lot about them, so I will clean them up real good, take some pictures, and see what I can get for them. All right, so that's the first bag. The second bag has some equally interesting items in it. But let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and stop you right now, stop the video right now, and clean up this mess and come back. All right, the mess is cleaned up and we are back. So the next item out of the second bag is this little tiny Vera Bradley wallet, purse, coin, purse. What? Uh-oh, there's something in here. Oh yeah, I remember. I found that. I thought maybe I had a treasure. Sometimes there's treasure and you just don't even know. But yeah, this is just a really cute little coin purse, and I've got so much Vera Bradley and I have no business picking it up when I go, but I just can't help myself, especially when it's in great condition. You know, the dirt doesn't bother me because I can throw this right in the washing machine, let it air dry, and it's good as new. And when I list these, they're always they've always been washed before I list them. So everything that I get, even though I get it from the nasty, grungy, gross bins, I do clean everything up really well. So I found this. And then the little treasure that was inside is just this little pin. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, isn't that cute? And it says, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Amazing Merlin Puff and Wind Dragon. I have no clue what that means, but if anybody from New Mexico, Albuquerque especially, knows anything about this, please feel free to let me know in the comments. All right, next up, I found, let's see, this one. This is a Maxi Piping Bias Tape package, brand new in the package by Soology. Yeah. And as I explained earlier, actually, no, not early, in a different video, whenever I find these, I try to pick them up just here and there. I have a whole basket full of them from picking them up, but they're great for junk journals. They're great for any kind of crafting. Yeah, so they're always fun to have on here. I got that. This next item is so exciting. It's a hole punch. But it's not a regular hole punch. It's actually a smaller size hole punch. It doesn't have the hole for like, you know, the binder ring holes. They're a little bit bigger. This one's actually a smaller one. So that's why I picked it up. Otherwise I wouldn't have, because I've got like 3 of these already that I, you know, don't use that often. But I don't have the smaller one. So that's why I picked this one up. And then this I thought was cute. And I've seen these in the bins before, and I've never really picked them up, to buy. I've picked them up, to see if there's anything about them that I like, if there's any instructions. This came with no box. It's just like this, but it does work. I just don't know if it's supposed to do that on its own when you first turn it on, or if there's, oh, okay. So I'm going to do some research on this, but it does work. I just don't know much about it, but I thought it would be good to have, instead of breaking out my big sewing machine, if I wanted to sew like a piece of paper or something, I thought this would be kind of cool. So I'm going to do a little bit of research and see what I can find out, how to use it, because I have no idea. So I found that, and it is made by Singer. It does have a needle in it. It came with a bobbin. It had a little bit of red thread on it, but I did pull that off. So yeah, I'll figure it out, and maybe we'll do a video using this and do some crafts with it down the road. All right, next up, I found some cute little butterfly folders, and they were actually in a box of some sort, but I didn't want the box. I thought the little folders were cute though, because you can utilize these for all kinds of neat stuff craft-wise, and there are quite a few here. Looks like somebody actually tried to use them. Let's see how many we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16. There's 18 of these, so they're kind of neat. And they're, let's see what size are they. If I can turn my ruler around. So I've got 7, almost 7. It's more like 6 and 3/4 wide. By at the tab about 4.5 inches tall from the tab down. So those are kind of neat. Not sure what I'll do with them, but I will find something. Next up, I found these, and these are just little boxes that are, they're just flattened out little boxes. I guess they could be for gifts. They've got a little hole in them. I'm not sure if you could, you could probably make like a shaky card or something out of these. I really didn't know what I would make. I just saw a whole bunch of these that were kind of loose floating around the bins in the bottom. And I thought, I will have a use for these in some way, shape, or form, whether I cut them, whether I decorate them. They're cute and they're functional and they're all flat, so they'll store pretty good. And I've got, let's see how many I have. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got 23. So we'll probably figure out a craft to do with these down the road. So those of you watching, try to keep an eye out for these. We'll figure out something to do with some of this stuff. All right, next up, I found these. And I think somebody may have bought them to use in a stocking stuffer or something, but I love the cardinals. And what they are, they're coasters to put in your car's cup holder to absorb any moisture so you don't get like coffee all over the bottom or whatever. But I think they're too pretty to use for that personally. Not sure what I'll do with them, but I found them and they were cute, so I picked them up. Next up, this is pretty exciting. Decorative photo corners. The bag is really dirty, so I'm gonna have to take them out and wipe them down, but yeah, they're cute. I don't know if I'll use them for anything or not, but you know me, I cannot walk away from the craft supplies. I just don't know what it is. It just mesmerizes me. Oh well, I've only got a couple more things to show you guys and then we'll wrap this one up too. Next up, look what I found. This was from Hobby Lobby and it was $7, but this jar of Mod Podge is perfect. It's the matte one instead of the glossy, which I already have a glossy one. You guys know that if you've been watching the channel. But this one is matte and it's sealed. It's not been used. So I got a brand new jar of matte Mod Podge, the smaller size, 16 ounces for, depends on how much it weighs. If it weighs a pound, which I figure it does, it's probably $2. So I got a, 7 to, I don't know, it's probably 40% discount. I don't know. I can't do the math right now, but I did find this. So yeah, of course I picked that up. I'm not going to walk away without that. And last but not least, I every now and then I'll find a book that just kind of captures my attention, and this is no different. This is a book of favorite poems, but the interesting thing about this book is the author is absent. It's only the publisher information that's in this book, and the reason being is whoever the publisher is was Thomas Y. Crowell and Company from 1884. This was a compilation of poems, I guess, that this company liked so much that they created a book. But the best thing about this book, aside from its age, this copy, I believe, is from 1884, is its condition. I have not seen a book from the 1800s in such good condition coming from a thrift store. Like, this thing is phenomenal. The only damage that I can see is it's got this little crush mark on this corner, but the cover is just, it's impeccable for being 150 years old. It's amazing. Look at that, huh? Little piece of history right here. So this no doubt will be listed in my Etsy shop for sure. There are not very many of these available on eBay with this cover. My son and I did some research earlier today on this book, and we did find that there are a bunch of other covers for this same publication. And I'm not sure why they did that. I guess it really doesn't matter, but the condition is just amazing. This is a little bit of separation here, but other than that, it looks like every page is intact. Nothing's torn, nothing's worn. There's not even any dog ears in the corners on the pages. So, you know, it's a pretty interesting piece of history, and it's filled with poetry from all over the world. And yeah, so I don't know. I thought it was kind of a cool book. The only writing in it, because, you know, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but back in the day, paper was probably at a premium. And people didn't have a whole lot of money to spend to buy extra things. So they would make little notes in their books as they read them. The only marking in this is this. And it's probably the person that owned it. V. Throop. Whoever you are, V, thank you for taking such good care of this book. And whoever held on to it for the number of years that they did, because this probably saw 2 or 3 families anyway go through it, you know, with the generational kind of thing. So whoever had this on their shelf from V. Throop, they took really good care of this book. So that's all I have from this haul, and I hope that you guys enjoyed some of the things that I found. I am trying to do a little bit more with my resale, and I'm trying to do a whole lot more with my YouTube channel. But in addition to that, there's other things that my son and I are working on. I'm trying to get out of working a traditional 9-to-5 job. I see countless other people, YouTubers, influencers, whatever, and yeah, they're making like the big bucks. But I would just like to make a comfortable living doing the things that I love, and right now, I'm not. So this next year is going to be a year of discovery for me, and a year of learning and making changes, because, you know, I realized last year when I was diagnosed with endometrial cancer that, you know, things happen, you know, and sometimes you have no control over it. And for me, it was a very eye-opening experience, because I always was under the impression for myself that, oh, that'll never happen to me. I eat better than most people. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Why would I get sick? Well, sometimes it's in the cards. So you just have to, you know, take care of yourself. And, you know, if the 9-to-5 world is not where it's at for you, maybe you should think about changing too. Yeah, I just, I'm pretty much just ready to retire, and my bank account says otherwise. So I want to do things with my remaining years that bring me joy, and working for somebody else doesn't do that. So Here's to a great year, guys. Here's to changes and discovery and learning what our capabilities are. And I may throw in some videos that are a little bit more motivational as opposed to my hauls and my crafts. A few years back, I had a blog where I would post little articles that I would write about different things. And, I feel like maybe I could share some of that with you guys too. The blog is no longer on the internet. I shut that website down because it wasn't exactly where I wanted to go, but I still have the material. And so I'm just going to be doing a whole lot of different things, and hopefully you guys will follow my journey and we'll learn a lot together. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. And I really want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers and to everybody that's been watching the videos. I really appreciate your support. That's how we're going to grow this channel and make it a wonderful and productive place. And so if you have not already, please consider subscribing. It's only going to help us grow together, and I will be able to get more content out for you guys and more information. And if there's things that you are interested in that maybe I could help you further discover or learn about, please let me know. I'm always happy to take on new challenges. So that's just one of my things. But like I said before, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and please make sure you hit that like button and the bell, because the bell will notify you of any new videos once they're released. And and if you feel so compelled, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. It's always great to hear from the viewers and the community out there, and to learn from you guys about what's going on in your world as well. So with that, I think I'm done here for today. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.